What is a monster movie? Basically, a monster movie is a film where humans are in a life or death conflict with a scary, powerful, inhuman creature that can't be reasoned with. Whether the monster is natural, like King Kong, supernatural, like the Wolfman, man-made, like the Frankenstein monster, a mutation like Godzilla, or something of alien origin, like the Predator, the creature in question has to be very dangerous to humans, relentless when angered, and not easy for the characters to kill. But would a large killer shark fall into that category? Today I deal with the burning question from a 50-year-old movie. I'm a little late. But the question is the 1975 film Jaws a monster movie? Jaws is about a deadly sea beast, much like the creature from the Black Lagoon or The Meg. But those two movies are clearly monster movies. Can Jaws be classified as a monster movie? Hello, I'm RJ, and I'm here to answer your questions about monsters, cryptids, and kaiju. Welcome to my channel, and I hope you'll be kind enough to like and subscribe. Steven Spielberg's brilliant cinematic masterwork began the era of the summer blockbuster, Jaws, if you haven't seen it. And if you haven't, I'd like an explanation, why not? What are you waiting for? It's one of the greatest movies ever made. Don't try to argue that one. Jaws is an absolute masterpiece that still holds up today. You know I'm right. When it first came out, Jaws scared moviegoers so much, many people were actually legitimately afraid to go into the ocean after that, and beach attendants dropped for several years afterward. So I guess the real victim in all this are those guys who walk around the beach in the heat selling sodas all day. It's rather ironic that one of the plot points of Jaws was that the mayor of Amity wanted to keep the shark attack secret because he was afraid it would cause beach attendants to ebb. In reality, the film Jaws did exactly that to real beaches. Jaws almost made Mitch Buchanan obsolete. But is it a monster movie? Shall we debate? Now, you could argue, if you're inclined to be argumentative, that it's only a seafaring adventure about a large animal in the genre of something like Moby Dick. It's just a shark attack movie like The Shallows. It's merely a simple animal attacks movie like Grizzly, isn't it? After all, sharks are real. They're not something imaginary like werewolves or zombies or kaiju or a good Fantastic Four movie. It's a great white shark, so it's not a monster, right? Right? Well, let's think about that, shall we? As I said, a monster movie is a film where the characters struggle against a strange or terrifying creature of abnormal form. It's an antagonistic menace, acting outside of normal behavior, that can't be reasoned with. It can easily kill a normal human. It must be frightening and lethal and relentless when it senses prey. Sort of like the IRS in physical form. The shark in Jaws is unofficially named Bruce, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Does Bruce meet the criteria? Well, the shark in Jaws is an unusually large and very hungry man-eating beast that will kill indiscriminately, without any mercy at all. It's huge and powerful and dangerous, and it can't be negotiated with. It hunts humans for food, and it racks up a respectable body count as well. 5 or 6 victims, depending on whether you count Pippet. Let's have an introspective moment for poor little Pippet. Bruce the shark is exaggerated in size. The typical great white shark reaches to be about 15 to 20 feet long, with a few rare ones growing to 21 feet. The largest substantiated great white on record was 23 feet. Bruce the shark in Jaws is a whopping 25 feet. Bruce is also bulkier than real sharks, who have a more torpedo-like build. Additionally, our cinematic shark demonstrates itself to be very strong. Stronger than your average shark. It performs feats of power that amaze shark experts Quint and Hooper, such as when it dragged 3 floating barrels of compressed air underwater. Both men acknowledge they've never seen anything like this before. As the film progresses, Bruce destroys boats and rips up metal cages. It also shrugs off multiple bullets shot into it by Sheriff Brody. This shark is unusually smart, too. It's a high IQ shark. When they first start hunting it, Bruce strategically places himself under the boat. Quint calls it a smart big fishy. Throughout the film, it displays a calculated patience, always lurking and waiting for the right moment to attack. In reality, a shark wouldn't bother to stalk humans because we don't have the high fat content they need. This shark, however, seems to be on a humans-only diet. The intimidating shark from Jaws displays unusual speed, too. When they're chasing it on Quint's boat and having trouble catching up to it, a surprised Hooper calls it a fast fish. A real shark displays short bursts of speed as they attack from below, but they're not known for winning high-speed races against boats. Big Bad Bruce is also unusual because it holds a grudge. This shark is bitter as well as hungry. Bruce the shark does not adhere to the forgive and forget concept. You mess with this shark, and it becomes like the bride from Kill Bill. If you've done him wrong, then just like the boogeyman in WWE, he's coming to get you. Hooper is shocked when Bruce begins chasing the boat, switching from the hunted to the hunter. And this is a personality trait that will be raised to ridiculous proportions in the sequel, Jaws for the Revenge, when the shark follows the Brody family all the way from Long Island, New York to frickin' Florida to settle his personal vendetta. Yeah, I have no words. The shark Bruce moves in a stiff and jerky way, sort of like an underwater Michael Myers. These types of abnormal movements cause unease and discomfort in people because it's so unnatural. Real sharks have more fluidity and grace to their movements. So anyway, all things considered, Bruce is an abnormally deadly sea creature with razor-sharp teeth and anger management issues. This watery beastie has all the qualifications of the classic movie monster. So, does this aquatic killing machine qualify as a true movie monster? Well, I say yes, considering how OP the shark is, and how big it is, and how clever Bruce is. And when you consider its ample body count, this fin fiend is on a whole other level from normal sharks. Add to that how it scared people off the beaches in real life, this is one monster of a menace. Plus, you gotta love the fact that it got nominated for Best Picture. No other shark has ever done that, so kudos to Bruce. With all that said, I have to definitively and positively state the great white shark Bruce definitely qualifies as a movie monster. And a great movie monster it is. So, that's my view on Jaws and Bruce the Killer Shark. Bruce is a monster. And that's the end of my video. That's all I have for today. And if you found a drop of entertainment in this fish story, drop me a like, or a comment, or maybe even subscribe. I've been RJ, and I talk about monsters, cryptids, and kaiju. So until next time, have a monster of a great day.